Christian X CYInterview covering Las Vegas and the world. If you have not already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep up with everything we're doing here at CYInterview. Thank you so much for stopping by today. We greatly appreciate it. So we want to start and change gears a little bit today by going into a segment which I'm going to be called, You Have Got to Be Kidding Me. On Father's Day, a fight occurred at the Raccoon Hill Golf Club in Kent, Ohio. Reportedly, there were 6 men involved in a brawl. There is a video out there of this situation. So if you want to go take a look at it, be my guest. I'm just going to start with the question: why? Why over a 4-foot putt potential? Give me. The question is why were the motives there? I understand that people can be absolutely sore losers, but this takes the cake. A all-out brawl started among these 6 men on a golf hole. Number one, violence is never the answer. Under any circumstance, violence is never the answer. You can say whatever you want. Violence is never the answer. Doesn't mean I don't believe in self-defense. Obviously, if someone's hitting on you, you're probably going to have to hit on them if you can't get away, to get away. So violence is never the answer. Self-defense is always a must. So let's begin with that, number one. Number two, what are people thinking? I mean, in this social media world that we live in today, number one, it's just the right thing to do is not to hit somebody or be violent. That's just the right thing to do. But secondly, in this social media world we live in today, where everybody takes out their phone and records something in a matter of seconds, and then this article ends up in the media, or this video ends up in the media, and potentially maybe your boss sees it or something like that. Why would anybody partake in anything like this at this point? Do you have anything else going on in your life to be angry about? Anger isn't good either. Like, really? What are people thinking? Getting into a fight over a putt dispute on a golf hole. Number three, fun, hilarious humor time. Would you ever watch any of these guys fight each other in the UFC cage or another mixed martial arts promotion? Hey, paging Dana White, right? Past CYInterview guest, paging Dana White. I'm just so amazed that a golf course had a violent brawl circumstance. Many people think of golf courses as very peaceful and calm places, among people who are civilized and all those kinds of things. And I guess I was wrong to believe that, that violence can't happen anywhere, because it absolutely happened on Father's Day at this golf course. When did golfing become violent? When did it become violent? Can somebody answer this for me? Can somebody answer this to me? When did the sport of golf become violent? Or people who golf, when did they become violent? This just doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Next point I have, has the world always been like this, or are we living through a new time? You know what? I probably would imagine that there have always been situations like this over things that seem to not make the scale of importance in life, where people get violent or have a fight. So this is not the first time that anything has ever happened like this. But what I would say more than anything else is that, because of social media, because of the ability, again, for people to record segments on their phones and record videos, anything can be put out there today. So that's something to think about. Last one. Would you stay friends with somebody who got violent with you? Me? Somebody's drunk, somebody's under the influence, that'd be one thing. If they're not drunk, they're not under the influence, and they're hitting you, really hitting you, not fake hitting you, like really hitting you, probably want to end that friendship potentially. If they don't get better, they don't get it together, when you say, hey, I don't like you hitting me anymore. But people who do stuff like that, not anybody I want to be around. So hopefully these 6 guys will either work out their problems or never see each other again. Because the reality of what it comes down to is getting into a brawl / a fight on a golf course over a disputed putt is an absolute no-no. And violence is never the answer. Self-defense if necessary, okay. Violence is never the answer. So that's my thoughts on the Father's Day brawl at the Raccoon Hill Golf Club in Kent, Ohio. I'm Christianic for CYInterview. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep up everything we're doing here in Las Vegas and beyond. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.